Guys, you ever been sitting out on the back of a pickup truck with a girl and you start thinking about life and you look up and you say, golly, all the stars are aligning. And then she slaps you. Nah, but guys, that is what I feel like is happening right now with crypto. We've got a president that may get elected that is pro Bitcoin, whether you like him or not. Okay. Then we have the Bitcoin conference next week in Tennessee. We have the Ethereum ETFs. Guys, all the stars are aligning, baby. The bull run is coming. But Brett is the leading meme coin on Base Chain, and I'm sure he will benefit from the bull run. But where will the price go for Brett, guys? In this video, I want to do a deep dive into what is Brett, what's the on-chain data, the price action, and more, guys. We're going to get into everything, Brett. But first, I want to welcome you back to Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense, guys. I'm truly grateful for every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. But if you are not subscribed, please pause the video, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification. Now let's get into the video. The whole Brett thing, man. Look at Brett. One of crypto's most significant culture items in the mascot of Base Chain, guys. This is a friend of Pepe. So Brett, Pepe, Andy, and Landwolf, they're a part of the boys club, right? When we go, they are available in a lot of places, guys. And they have this story. It's a good website, pretty simple website, but the Ethereum ETFs are beginning to trade, expected July 23rd, guys. This coming up Tuesday. So you can't get lost in the charts when there's big catalyst coming, guys. This will be extremely big for all of crypto, but especially Ethereum and anything that is related to Ethereum. So ERC20 or layer 2s built on Ethereum, which anything on Base is, guys. When we take a quick look at the price structure before we get in depth with it, you can see over the last year, it went from about 3 cents to a high of 20 cents, and it's currently down about 25% to that from 15 cents, sitting at $1.5 billion market cap, approximately at number 62 overall. When you take a look at where they're available in a lot of places. The main ones being Bybit, Gate.io, but then DEXs. In the United States, there's really not any Coinbase yet or Binance or any big exchanges like that, guys. That's exactly why I partnered with the guys over at EchoPay. They allow self-custody wallets created with just the click of a button right here. And then with a credit or debit card, someone could buy Brett. Guys, I also have a video that I'll link at the end of this of how to send from your EchoPay account if y'all want to check that out. But when we get into kind of a deep dive of the price, so I like to do a quick overview of the price, then a deep dive of the price with on-chain data. And when we look at this, guys, the liquidity, 15.1 million, doesn't look like it's locked. 1.45 billion. Now, locked liquidity versus unlocked liquidity, that's a big debate. I think once these tokens start getting on a lot of exchanges, the exchanges essentially are our liquidity. But guys, as always, I could be completely wrong. I'm just got slightly a degen and love finance, so never take any of this as financial advice. But when we look at it, they have a good amount of volume, guys. I don't know if these are bots. You see the same exact amount of price, but I'm sure with all these big tokens, you really have a lot of that. But you can see from the end of February, this thing has just skyrocketed, guys. Like, seriously, look at that. Up 26,000%. So if someone would have sniped the launch, they'd be eating steak and potatoes tonight. But from the high, as we said, we're down about 25%, 24.84. And the lowest we got was 44%, which is really, really strong. I've showed in other videos with Turbo and other alts like that, that with meme coins especially, it's not uncommon to see a 90% retracement. I'm sure we will see it at some point with Brett. But, you know, a 90% retracement would put us like right here about, you know, which would make sense with this. This would then become support, probably these two lines. But it doesn't look like we're getting there anytime soon, guys. We've got a lot of bullish news coming up in the overall market. And Brett is leading the way on Base Chain. I want to look at Token Sniffer. And when I took a look here, guys, on, it said creator wallet contains less than 5% of the supply. That's a metric that they look for. It holds 9.14, they say. So just go into the bubbles to give everyone a visual. You've got this right here that I believe is the creator wallet, guys, and it's had conversations with one other wallet. Then you have this cluster right here, and I'm not too sure what it is. I just wanted to give you all the visual interpretation of it, but nothing holds a very big portion of the supply. Everything's under 1%. But besides their creator wallet and besides this cluster, this is the burned liquidity, but everything else is really small, guys. I mean, of course, you're going to have wallets connected. Some people buy more, send it to people, but this could be an exchange right here at 4.3%. But I just always want to give you all the best on-chain data. But getting into the price prediction, this is what you've all been waiting for, guys. So when we look, I've told y'all before, I really divide these meme coins up into 3 sectors. So Doge and Shiba are tier 1. Okay, that's your 10 up billion market cap. Then you kind of have Pepe in the middle. Okay, but then this right here is your tier 2s, which is anyone between 1 billion and about 3 billion. Okay, so Pepe's like right there, kind of. Is it in tier 2? Is it in tier 1? It's trying to find its home, going back and forth, knocking on each door. But then you have the tier 3s, which is everything down here from, like, let's call it like Andy ETH or Myro potentially up to Book of Meme or Mod Coin. Okay, yeah, ending up Mod Coin, guy. So Brett, I think, will stay in tier 2. I do, but I think it will become the top of tier 2. So these are Ethereum right here. Then you get into Solana. So I'm thinking that it will be somewhere around where Flocky is in terms of overall market cap ranking. Okay, but right now the total overall market cap in crypto is $2.4 trillion, and we're expecting anywhere between 8 and $12 trillion. So let's split that in the middle, and let's say $10 trillion. So that's about a 4x from here on where it would be. But that's with we're currently at a $1.5 billion market cap approximately. I expect it to get up to, about a $2 billion market cap ranking, like $2.2 billion ranking, which would put us after the 4x at approximately $9 billion, and it's currently at 1.5. So that's about a 6x from here for Brett, which would put it at approximately 87 cents, guys, which I think is a really good target. A lot of people are going to be waiting for that $1 price point. They're going to have their sales at $1.99. So I personally always try to cut that a little short. I don't ever want to be having on the sell wall with everyone else standing in line. I'll take a little bit less to ensure that my order goes through and that I'm not slapped down by some really, really big orders. But Brett, I think, is doing really good, guys. They're very, very active on X. Y'all got to remember, with meme coins, there is no utility, guys. We've got one thing and one thing only. That's community. And they definitely have that. They post cool memes. They're constantly in, and they're not just random memes. What I like to see is when something happens in the real world, they're posting something related to it, guys. And so I like to see stuff like that as well, but they are very, very good. New Spring Challenge, 250 million market cap, $500 million market cap. Guys, they could do it. They really, really could do it. Brett has a great community. They are very strong in the meme coins. I mean, guys, thinking that just 3 months ago, like if you look at this all-time chart, guys, back to the end of February, it was launched. It was put on CoinMarketCap in March, guys, and it has just went nothing but up. About a 5-6x from there, and it could do another potential 5 or 6x, guys. But let me know, what do you think about Brett? Do you think my price prediction is too bearish? Do you think it will climb even higher, potentially get to that Pepe ranking, and then do a 5x from there? And let me know, guys. And if you're not a part of the Freeman and Finance family, what are we doing? Subscribe. Love you all.